look back a few years at learning and education, we can certainly see that a lot of changes have taken place. 20 years ago, when teachers utilized technology, it was primarily by copying documents, using computers as a replacement of typewriters, beginning of graphing calculators, and probably VHS tape players. In the 1990s, education at all levels began to attempt to expand beyond the walls of the classroom and incorporate resources from sources outside of the school building. Satellite video and telephones began appearing in the mid-1990s with companies such as EMG, Educational Media Group, and although based in Arizona, taught classes in much of the United States by using satellites, telephones, computers with CD-based materials. As the internet became more powerful and bandwidth increased with this power, the internet became the source of much of the electronic learning or e-learning that we see today and will continue to see into the future. As the power of the technology changes, the ability to utilize the technology in new and unique ways also increases. Although many school districts limit the amount of true interactive use of the internet and the use of Web 2.0 tools, they are still utilizing the use of such tools in attendance, grade keeping, information sharing, and to some extent at some schools, the beginning of both content delivery and course management. The future of how learning is presented will continue to change. Some educators will be willing and eager to make changes, but will be held back by administration. Others will be limited by the funding limitations that many schools now face and will be unable to reach a point of full utilization of technology as an educational tool. Others will be reluctant to change regardless of administration, funding, or the positive impact that online learning may offer. Much of the reluctance may come from the lack of understanding and primarily the lack of time and training needed to understand and work with these new tools to become comfortable with them and implement them into their classrooms. Students, for the most part, are growing up with the ability to use technology on a daily basis, many for games, communication, or other enjoyment. Regardless of how this new breed of students uses the technology, most feel very comfortable and would embrace a change to adding the ability to access class materials, access information on the class, getting additional notes, and collaborate with their classmates in their education. The key in K-12 education utilizing e-learning in the future is twofold. To begin with, there needs to be a core group of teachers and educators that have a good understanding of the current technology and the knowledge of what is available to them. Then there needs to be commitment on the school's part to make sure this core group has both the time and resources, but especially the backing to continue to work with this material and given the opportunity to train others in valid educational uses. By stating this group needs the backing to continue, that also means that this core group, along with the IT department, must work together, rather than the IT department setting policies and limiting and adversely affecting e-learning. Moodle is one example of a system that schools can and are using to develop online content in a low-cost, effective use of current technology. Moodle, which stands for Modular Object-Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, is an open-source e-learning software platform that works as both a content management system, allowing teachers and educators to put their material into the course for access by students, and a course management system. The advancements that Moodle now offers should excite those educators that are ready to expand beyond the classroom and let the technology increase the ability for students to learn and collaborate. Reading the vast amount of information from the Moodle website, it is very evident that many are accepting and embracing technologies such as Moodle in an ever-increasing number, as shown by this set of slides indicating the growth of use of Moodle in education. Clive Shepard, in his E-Learning's Greatest Hits book, explained that to create reusable learning modules, there needs to be a wide variety of software tools available for its creation. Moodle is helping that need by allowing content to be created within Moodle, plus SCORM-compliant material may be brought directly into Moodle with little or no modification and incorporated into the course management system. The point of all of this becomes the development of e-learning will continue to advance and will be dependent on all groups involved in education working together. The tools and ideas that we see as cutting edge today will quickly become the antiquated ways of tomorrow. But in order to advance to that point, there are many steps along the way, starting with the steps of today, heading into tomorrow.